All right, we're ready to roll with game number 2 of this doubleheader between the Swift Current 57's and the Yorkton Cardinals. Jubilee Field in Yorkton is the venue. Ryan Schweitzer happily bringing you the play-by-play. And game number 2 here. 5-4 win for the Yorkton Cardinals in game number 1, thus erasing a 5-game winning streak for the Swift Current 57's and a 6-game losing skid for the Yorkton Cardinals. Big celebration in Yorkton after that win. Starting pitcher for the Yorkton Cardinals, facing Matt Bondarchuk, is Kyle Stevenson, as he finds the strike zone with his first offering.
Cardinal fans, game number 2.
3 appearances, all of them starts, 13 innings of work. He's allowed 18 hits, 14 runs, 10 of them earned. He has struck out 12 to 7 walks, 1-0, with a 6.92 earned run average. Matt Bondarchuk leading off, 1-1 count.
We're a little wee bit behind here with the little half hour between games. Catch up on
Stevenson tries to work that outside corner against Bondarchuk. Good take from Matt.
Lineups and so and so and so. So we're a little bit behind here.
Glad you could join us for game number 2 of this doubleheader, brought to you by Living Sky Casino and Crop Production Services. Kyle Stevenson pitching to Terry Zuccola. Dondre Hubbard playing first. Jace Wilson at second. Chance Wheatley at short. Parker Smeckel at third. Hank Forrest in left. Walker McClenny in center. Donovan Bix in right field. Not a lot of changes to this Cardinal lineup. Terry Zuccola in behind the plate.
Terry Zuccola takes over from
Swift Current 57's moving their batting order and their defense around a little bit after a 5-4 loss. We'll talk more about who's in for the 57's as Matt Bondarchuk singles between first and second. Bondarchuk, 298 coming into that at bat. That'll put him up over 300. Blake Adams hitting second in the 57's batting order. Brett Esau makes his return to the 57's lineup, as he's missed the last few games due to an upper body injury. So Esau back in. He'll play second base and hit fourth. Kyle McDonald on deck after the number 2 hitter Blake Adams. Adams settles in with Matt Bondarchuk on at first base. When Bondarchuk's at first, he steals more often than not. That's fouled out of here by Adams. That'll be a nice shiny loony for a Yorkton youth. And Adams, nothing in one against him. Bondarchuk on at first.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fastball up.
Count up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Can see on the right side of your screen, first base coach Taylor Steen sharing some brief words of wisdom with Bondarchuk. Runner on at first. Breaking pitch gets away from Stevenson a little bit. Adams ducks out of the way of that. 2-1. Kyle Stevenson, starting pitcher out of Hollister, California. His 4th appearance of the season. Taking both ends of the doubleheader in the WNBL is a tall task, as Adams, ground ball. That's through the infield, as that ball skates through. And Bondarchuk heads up base running as per usual, scurries all the way to third base. So nobody out, runners on the corners, and the ominous lumber of Kyle McDonald making its way to the plate. McDonald out of Mississauga, Ontario. 429 hitter in game number 2 of 2017. McDonald starting first baseman on last year's championship team in Swift Current. McDonald, Bod Cooper, Bob St. Pierre, and Aiden Goodall returning players from the 2016 champs. Ground ball by McDonald. Off the glove of Hubbard. He blocks it. He'll flip to the pitcher at first. They'll get the out. Advancing to second is Blake Adams.
Stop the ball, first of all.
Matt Bondarchuk staying put as that ball didn't get out of the infield. So the first at bat in a while for Brett Esau, hitting 296.
So 1 away, and he managed to hold the runner at third base. Of course, the runner at first advances to second. Adams moves to second.
Brett Esau, the infielder out of Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan, northern part of the province.
Playing second base.
Esau, home run and 8 RBI in 7 games before succumbing to injury. Good to see him back in the lineup.
Strike one.
Hitting 4th.
No balls, 1 strike.
.7:05, the original start time for game number 2 of this doubleheader, so we're about a half hour behind things here.
For the Redbirds.
Runners on.
Pitched
At
13
second and
innings.
third, Brett Esau would love to pick up where he left
18
off,
hits, 14 runs, 10
being an
runs.
RBI generator for the Swift Current 57's.
Ball just low.
Pitch drops in a little bit low to Esau.
7 walks, 12 strikeouts. Record of 1.
Grant Van Scoy on deck.
An earned run average of 6.92.
Van Scoy arriving last week while Esau was down with injury. First time Van Scoy's hit behind the Meadow
Runners
Lake
on
native.
second and third. 1 away.
2 on.
Delivers. Swing and a miss.
Swinging and missing is
Took
Esau.
something off that one.
In front of that pitch, as he was expecting something with a bit more heat, Esau was.
Swing and a miss. They got him.
Strike 3, down goes Esau.
Another
First at bat in a while. He'll need to get work on getting that timing back. 1 home run this season for Esau. He hit it here in Yorkton, part of a 13-5 win earlier this year. Grant Van Scoy making his way to the plate. Van Scoy hitting .250 this season. .214 hitting Bod Cooper on deck. 2 on and 2 out.
Stevenson, 2 away. Kyle looks in. Gets a sign from Zakola. Swing and a miss.
So far, the 57's buying what Kyle Stevenson is selling here, as Van Scoy was out in front of that pitch.
No balls, 1 strike.
57's game number 1 of this doubleheader had to deal with a knuckleballer
First inning.
through the first part of the game. Then some heat
Friday night
from
doubleheader.
Bryson Spagnola. Stevenson,
Strike.
righty on righty matchup.
And Stevenson.
Pitch hits the outside
ahead
part
in
of the
count.
plate
No
for
balls,
strike
2
2.
strikes. No balls,
The
2
sun's
strikes.
setting in the western
Lot of
sky.
on the field right now.
That could make things an adventure for the first baseman and right fielder, given the sun's position in the sky right now.
Strike 3.
Strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kyle Stevenson and the Yorkton Cardinals. 57 strand a couple. They will take to the field behind Garrett Goodall on the mound when we return with 57's Baseball, brought to you by Crop Production Services and Living Sky Casino.
On 2 hits.
Yeehaw! Saddle up every day throughout June and win with Living Sky Casino's Wild West Carnival. Over $13,000 to be given away in cash and prizes. Slot tournaments, rollover cash draws, hot seats, virtual horse racing, and on Sundays, enjoy free carnival treats, plus much more. Visit Players Club for more information. Chances to win every day at the Wild West Carnival this June at Living Sky Casino.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Use your game sense.
At Crop Production Services, we're on in our commitment to farming. As in, it's on, lights on, game on this day and every day. Because through seeding, spraying, and harvest, on isn't an option. It's a marathon of on for farmers. On track, on time, always on. Like CPS in your community. So much riding on your farm. So many ways to profit from our experience. Bring it on. CPS, we're with you.
High kicking Garrett Goodall gets the start for the Swift Current 57's. 4 appearances on the year. One of those has been a start. 8 1/3 innings of work. He's allowed 7 hits. 1 earned run. Struck out 5 in those 8 1/3 innings of work, and a 1.08 ERA for Garrett Goodall. Talking with the crew here in Yorkton. The only Goodall brother to play in the WNBL that hasn't played for the Yorkton Cardinals. Liam and Aiden
Half the first inning.
both did time, and Swift Current and Yorkton in their WNBL careers.
And Parker Smeckle.
Liam Goodall playing out his eligibility last year, part of that 2016 championship team in Swift Current.
Game number 1. saved a run.
Walker McClenny leading off for the Yorkton Cardinals.
A sliding catch up there in center field.
Garrett Goodall, first pitch, trying to paint the outside corner, righty on lefty matchup. Taken by McClenny for ball 1.
Oh, no, Walker. It's a new guy. It's a new guy that just came in.
Garrett Goodall pitching to Mason Brown. Kyle McDonald at first. Brett Esau returning to the 57's lineup playing second. Grant Van Scoy at short. Keel Crumweed at third. In the outfield, you got Bod Cooper playing left field. Riley Campbell in right. Straightaway center, of course, Matt Bondarchuk.
2 balls and 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike as McClenny fouls that out of here.
At first base, Kyle McDonald. Brett Esau's at
McClenny 283 and loves to steal bases.
Shortstop. Keel Crumweed at third base. Pitches low for the ball.
3-1 count.
Bod Cooper in left field.
McClenny, Hank Forrest, and Parker Smeckel. Pretty much the same lineup for the Yorkton Cardinals that they used in the first end of the doubleheader. That's fouled off. Count will be 3-2.
That fills the count at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ron Shuchuk behind the plate for tonight's game.
Goodall. Check swing, ground ball. Esau takes it on the run. Throw to first is,
Unable to get the ball.
well, unable to transition from glove to throwing hand is Esau.
And they're giving him an infield signal on the plate.
Infield single, the official scoring to Walker McClenny, who's on at first.
Brings up Hank Forrest.
Walker McClenny for the Yorkton Cardinals and Matt Bondarchuk of the Swift Current 57's, 2 similar players.
Left-handed
Both
batter.
play in the outfield at center. Both get on base a lot. Both steal a lot of bases.
Forrest with
They each have 13 on the year.
Leads this ball club.
Right-handed pitcher Garrett Goodall has a look at McClenny at first. And McClenny feigning the steal to second.
7 RBIs on the season.
Mason Brown double clutches that ball. Hank Forrest to the plate. Forrest 375 on the year.
After that first inning, he's moved up to 375 from 3.
Cardinals now 3-11 on the year. 57's 10-4.
Cardinals winning the first game of this.
After that win in the doubleheader for Yorkton, taking game 1. McClenny checked by Goodall.
Picked off one of the Cardinal runners in game number 1 at first.
Goodall used primarily as a reliever. 1 start, 1-0 on the year, though.
Ooh. Safe.
57's pitchers with Walker McClenny on the mind. St. Pierre picked him off last game.
There's the look in.
Goodall
Stretch the pitch. Misses.
focuses on Hank Forrest.
Makes the count.
2-0 count now to Forrest. Gale Force wins in Yorkton for the first end of this doubleheader, calming right down as the flags dangle in center field.
2 balls, no strikes.
I'll take wind over mosquitoes any day. Hopefully they stay at bay.
Get down, get down.
Almost.
Just good.
A highlight reel play for Keel
Or
Crumweed.
the catch, rather, but
Crashes hard into the fence trying to make
hard
that
work out
catch.
there by Keel Crumweed.
Crumweed trying to track down that ball in foul territory.
Good effort. Good effort on his part.
Looking at the layout of Cardinal Field here, plenty of foul territory.
2 balls and a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. You might notice the flags out in center field.
Much farther away from home plate than we're used to being at other WNBL parks.
Things have changed. And I can imagine we'll be putting the lights on here very shortly.
Garrett Goodall, quick look at the runner at first. Bottom of the first inning and scoreless between the Swift Current 57's and the Yorkton Cardinals.
Up high.
Twin cities in Saskatchewan facing off against each other, where life makes sense, taking on where good things happen.
15 minutes. Usually throw around 8.
Dry heat versus fatiguing humidity.
At the end of this half.
Oh, it's only 7 foot. The sun's just behind the cloud.
Towering fly ball.
Catcher coming back for it.
Mason Brown
Brown, and he puts it away.
goes for a bit of a jog and makes the catch.
That's 1 away.
Forrest flies out to the catcher, 1 down, still 1 on. Parker Smeckel hitting .309 with 4 home runs on the year, makes his way to the plate.
Brings up the center field, or the third baseman, I'm sorry.
11 pitches so far for Garrett Goodall here in the bottom of 1.
Parker batting .321 coming into tonight's contest. 4 home runs.
Dondre Hubbard on deck for Yorkton.
Power hitting third baseman.
McClenny at first. You can
Righty
tell
on
he's
right.
just looking for a good scenario to try and steal. Here he goes.
There.
Mason Brown, throw on target. Esau applies the tag, and that'll do it for McClenny.
Nice
Guy who
drop
doesn't
down
get caught stealing very
second
much.
base by Mason Brown.
Throw on target from Mason Brown.
And it took a perfect throw to
First game in a while for Brett Esau, who was right where he needed to be and able to apply the tag to the dangerous Walker McClenny. Big out for the 57's.
So that's
Changes the complexion of this at bat now for Parker Smeckel. Fly ball.
fly ball in some foul territory right now.
Foul territory. And that'll get out of here. Take a look at the crowd here in Yorkton. Second end of a doubleheader, making up for last week's rainout.
Fouled out to the catcher.
Oh, that's right.
There's a panoramic look at where we're at.
This one's up high.
Fastball up.
Rather disappointing crowd here tonight, and although I'm looking down the lines, it's not bad down the lines. Beer Gardens looks like it's got a good crowd in there as well. And,
Garrett Goodall.
Cardinals coming off
Fouled back.
a real disappointing road trip, and the fans will be back. We beat Swift here in the first game. That's going to have a lot of people excited.
That's Ambrose Allen's son.
Oh, okay.
Two away.
Bit of a breeze caressing the flags in center field is Goodall. Breaking ball is outside to Smeckel.
Brian plays for the Orioles. They both do. Ambrose Allen and Brian Murray. They both play in the Orioles.
Parker Smeckel out of Columbus, Nebraska.
Brian Murray, Ambrose Allen.
Cardinals being aggressive tonight on the base paths.
2 out, bottom of the first, and
Paid
scoreless.
for it a couple of times.
Goodall. Fly ball out of here. Foul.
Trying to move those runners around.
Well, it's good we got a foul ball sponsor.
Give it a ride there, Parker.
Maybe we can get like SGI or
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Chasing after the high fastball, and that'll do it for Parker Smeckel. Strikeout number 1 for Garrett Goodall.
That's it for your
1 inning in the books. Cardinals, no runs on 1 hit. No swift errors and none left on. 1 in the books. Scoreless in this 7-inning second end of a doubleheader. This is Swift Current 57's baseball.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Yeehaw! Saddle up every day throughout June and win with Living Sky Casino's Wild West Carnival. Over $13,000 to be given away in cash and prizes. Slot tournaments, rollover cash draws, hot seats, virtual horse racing, and on Sundays, enjoy free carnival treats, plus much more. Visit Players Club for more information. Chances to win every day at the Wild West Carnival this June at Living Sky Casino.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Use your game sense. When planning your Swift Current stay, call the Days Inn. Just a short walk from Living Sky Casino and a few minutes from world-class golf, Days Inn offers free Wi-Fi, a continental breakfast to go with newly renovated rooms. Ask about suites with kitchenettes. Unwind in the jacuzzi suite. If you're driving a large truck, no problem. There's lots of free parking. The Days Inn is home to locally renowned meeting and banquet facilities as well. Call 306-773-4623. The Days Inn, the host hotel for the Swift Current 57's.
Cardinal fans
We're back at Cardinal Field in Yorkton, part of Jubilee Park. Bod Cooper, part of his roadie to Yorkton thus far, has been a 3-run home run as he hit an opposite field shot to right in game number 1 of this doubleheader to, at the time, give the Swift Current 57's a 3-1 lead.
Good guys.
There's a well-hit ball by Bodie,
This one is
and that's going to find the gap in left center. Bodie rounding first, chugging for second. You better hurry, Bodie. And he's in.
he's in with a stand-up double.
Good gracious, bodacious double for Cooper.
Here's the right fielder, number 8, Riley Campbell.
Brings Riley Campbell to the plate.
Once again, the Swift Current 57 with a runner in scoring position.
Campbell hitting .288.
Riley Campbell,
On the
right
year.
fielder, stands in.
Catcher Mason Brown on deck. Scoreless top of 2 here. 7 innings, second end of a doubleheader between the Swift Current 57's and the Yorkton Cardinals.
Stevenson looks in, gets that sign.
Second road trip of the season to Yorkton for Swift. They were supposed to be here 1 week ago. Mother Nature had other plans.
Shows bunt, pulls it back.
Campbell shows bunt, pulls it back. Ball 1.
Takes the ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Just joined us.
Bod Cooper leadoff double moments ago, top of the second inning.
Swift Current 57's, Yorkton Cardinals. Swift Current threatening with the
Heading into
outside
the
runner,
first
second base.
game of a doubleheader. Swift had won their last 5. Yorkton had lost their last 6, and 2 streaks came to an end with a Cardinal win
I'll give you this. I'll
as
turn
they
Oh, all right.
2 balls,
had that
no
5-4 victory over the 57's. Riley Campbell awaiting a 2-0.
strikes. Stevenson taking his time.
Campbell's walked 7 times this season. Showing bunt.
Bunts it foul.
Bunts it right into the batter's box.
Might have taken that one off the fingers as well.
It's the 53rd at bat of 2017 for Campbell. 15 hits thus far. Campbell trying to bunt Bodie over to third
Turning
base.
lights on here in the ballpark.
See Bodie in the middle of your screen with the gray pants.
Again, foul back, attempted bunt.
Campbell trying to get that bunt down, but it goes into the backstop off the hands.
That
That's
seems to
smart.
be a forgotten art, you know, and if we look at all the college ball players.
So the small ball doesn't work for the 57's this time around.
And the bunt is a.
Yeah.
Almost
Try and put a good swing on it with 2 strikes against him, Riley will. Mason Brown on deck. Campbell representing the number 7 spot in the 57's batting order.
Just missed.
Pitch is just above the feet of Campbell.
It's gonna be a bad head.
Bod Cooper taking his lead at second.
And it missed.
Shoestring ball 4 to Campbell. First walk of the game surrendered by the Cardinals pitcher,
Round the beer batter, if he fails to reach base, beer
Kyle Stevenson.
$8.
Brings up the 8th batter, Mason Brown.
Bunting.
26 pitches thus far for Stevenson. Top of 2. Mason Brown to the plate with none out.
Brown. 2 minutes
See if the bunt is on for Brown here. As Eric Dorton sends in the signals.
Runners around. Nobody
They'll
else.
try and bring Bodie over to third and advance Riley Campbell. Still nobody out. Brown gets that bunt down.
And it's. Keep the runner at first base.
They'll get him at first. Now runners at second and third.
2 for $8 for the next 5 minutes. Here's the third base.
Mason Brown
Keel.
getting high fives from his teammates as he heads to the dugout, getting the job done. Number 9 hitter in the lineup is Keel Crumweed.
So runners at second and third.
1 down, 2 in scoring
Keel
position for
the,
Crumweed.
Third baseman standing in there, right-handed batter.
Crumweed out of Glasgow, Montana. Not too far of a drive. As
Still
WNBL travels go. Pitch low and away, blocked by the catcher behind the plate.
Came in batting 162.
Nice job by Terry Zuccola. Crumweed, home run, 4 RBIs, 6 hits and 37 at-bats, 162 average.
Stevenson steps off
Matt Bondarchuk,
the rubber,
leadoff hitter on deck.
taking his time.
1 down and 2 on. Scoreless thus far. Keel Crumweed trying to change that. Swings and misses.
That makes the count 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1. Campbell at second. Cooper at third.
Top of 2.
Bodie doubled. That ball gets away from the catcher. Here comes Bodie. And Campbell moves to third. 1-0 lead for the 57's.
Ruling his pass ball.
Bod Cooper, a double.
So the first run of the ball game comes in. On the
Riley Campbell drew a walk. Mason Brown advancing the runners with the bunt. Runner moves to third. 1 away. 2-1 in the count to Keel Crumweed. 1-0 lead for the 57's. Top of 2.
Down in the dirt, blocked nicely.
Pitch is low, 3-1 now to Keel.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Top of the order on deck for the 57's. Ground ball by Crumweed. That's down the third base line. And a solid single from Crumweed. 1 will score.
Crumweed's held to a single. Fine play by the left fielder, Hank Forrest out there.
Hank Forrest in left, tracking down that ball before Crumweed can scamper to second. But that single will pay the bills. Campbell will score. RBI single from your number 9 guy. That's a big contribution from Crumweed. Starting to get competitive for spots in that Swift Current 57 starting lineup. Keel Crumweed endearing himself to the coaching staff.
He'd be a tough man to double up.
Bondarchuk with 1 down, tries to bunt down the third base line. That rolls foul.
No balls, 1 strike.
0-1 the count to the leadoff hitter from Edmonton, who's 1 for 1 this game. Singled in the first, was subsequently stranded. 57's turn the order over here in the top of 2. With 1 away and 1 on, and a crooked number for the 57's on the board. 2-0 they lead.
That misses. Ball and strike.
One on 1 count to Matt Bondarchuk.
Shows bunt. And,
Gets that bunt down.
on to first base. We got the out at first.
They'll get Bondarchuk at first.
That's 2
There's a
away.
goal all over that. And,
Scampering to second base is Keel Crumweed.
Number 24, Blake Adams.
but he moves the runner down to scoring position.
So some small ball for the 57's to get the big RBI guy to the plate before the end of the inning. Blake Adams up with 2 out and 20 runs batted in on the year. He had 1 last game. A sac fly RBI that put the 57's on the board.
Nothing, right?
Yeah.
He singled back in the first.
2-0 lead for the 57's. Adams 1 for 1 this game. Now hitting .364 on the year. 3 home runs. One of those homers was in this ballpark, part of a 13-5 57's win a few weeks ago. Inside pitch to
No balls, 1 strike.
Adams. Out in front of that breaking pitch. Curveball that was left up for Adams.
2 out.
I don't think he'd mind getting another one of those. Fastball low and away. That's going to bounce away from the
Well
catcher.
pitched in, gets away from the catcher.
And Keel Crumweed scampers to third. With 2 away.
Crumweed moves on to third base.
2 outs for the Cardinals. Both sack bunts here in the top of 2 where the 57's put a deuce on the board.
Down to
Ground ball to short, Chance Wheatley. One hopper to first base that bounces away from Dondre Hubbard. Crumweed comes in to score. And Blake Adams, it wasn't pretty, but he got that run in, and the 57's up a field goal. It's 3-0. All the 57's out of the dugout. Keel Crumweed coming up big with that RBI single to get the offensive ball rolling here for the 57's, who now have 3 in their half of the second.
So Crumweed comes in to score. That's 3 across there for the.
Now we can have the 3 on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And now Kyle McDonald.
Kyle McDonald steps in there. We got to put this fire out here fast, guys.
2 out and 1 on. McDonald hit a ground ball to his counterpart at first, Dondre Hubbard, last time he was up.
This is outside.
Righty pitcher against a lefty hitter, outside to McDonald. Monday night, McDonald's 2017 debut in the WNBL. He was a member of last year's championship squad. 2 home runs in his first 2 at-bats.
We just want to keep it closer. We're gonna firepower to take these guys. We just got to keep it close.
Runner on at first, Adams.
Here's a called strike.
6 stolen bases on the year for Blake Adams. He's not afraid to
1 ball, 2 strikes.
be in motion. 1 and 2 the count to McDonald. Catcher Terry Zacola sends in the signals to Stevenson.
Another strike in there.
Strike is called.
I must have the count wrong there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Top of the second, pitch number 42 about to be thrown by Kyle Stevenson. McDonald swats at it, high fastball.
There we go.
Hit to second base, and Wilson turns the 4-3. 1 is stranded, but 3 score for the Swift Current 57's. 3-0 is the lead, bottom of 2. Coming up, some run support for Garrett Goodall when we return with Swift Current 57's baseball.
Second, folks, says.
At the Hearing Place, we're making a positive difference in the lives of our clients' hearing health. We are a full-time, fully licensed hearing health care facility. Our goal is to improve and maintain our clients' hearing health with personal attention and ongoing support. As an audiologist with more than 15 years' experience, I work with clients of all ages, including toddlers and newborns. This is not only my vocation, but my passion. When you come into the Hearing Place, you will receive a complete diagnostic hearing evaluation using state-of-the-art equipment. We talk about the specific reasons for your visit and the hearing situations you find most difficult. We then discuss the hearing options that are right for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. The end goal is to ensure you leave with the knowledge and confidence about your future of hearing health. The Hearing Place. For more information, visit www.thehearingplace.ca.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's baseball. Ryan Schweitzer in Yorkton.
Change on third base for Swift Current. It's Ben Andrews. First pitch. Swing and a miss by
Trevor Andrews?
Ben Andrews in at third base. Keel Crumweed out of this game. We hope he's okay. We see him walking there by the Swift Current 57's dugout.
no balls, 1 strike.
Crumweed with an RBI single. That was clutch.
It's a tough play. Dondre with the infield single.
Infield single by Dondre Hubbard.
Like, did he kind of round first? Kind of weird, Crumweed maybe?
So Keel Crumweed out of this game. Andrews in to play third.
So the Cardinals with the leadoff batter aboard here.
Leadoff hitter is aboard for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the second. 57's with a 3-run second inning. Top of.
Cardinals need some base runners.
Infield single for Dondre Hubbard. Chance Wheatley to the plate now.
Takes the first pitch down low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wheatley 347 on the year. Second summer in Southeast Saskatchewan. Wheatley a member of the Cardinals last year. Last year, the Yorkton Cardinals, under Coach Bryn Biancalana, who's back this year, as that's sent to left field.
It's in there.
And that's fair, and that's past Bod Cooper. Trey Hubbard held at third,
And
and it's a double for Wheatley.
Chance Wheatley.
Here's the DH number 25, Daniel Hawkins.
Bod Cooper, not an everyday left fielder,
Down the left field line.
chasing down that
So,
ball.
Runners on second and third now.
And it got past him. Double for Wheatley.
Held back at third base. And,
No out and 2-1.
Quick reaction out there by the Bod Cooper in left field.
So Daniel Hawkins, the designated hitter, is up now.
And it brings up Daniel Hawkins, the designated
Yorkton
hitter.
Cardinals last year, not with a great month of June, but a solid month of July, finishing second in the WNBL East behind the Swift Current squad.
Right-hand
Cardinals
back.
making it to the second round of the playoffs, where they were swept by the then Swift Current Indians, en route to a 2016 championship. But
Okay, Daniel.
Cardinals with a slow start last year before really turning things on in the second half,
Outside.
and now with a record of 3-11,
1 ball, no
beating the
strikes.
Swift Current 57's earlier. Is Yorkton ready to turn things around just like they did last year? Daniel Hawkins to the plate, designated hitter. 154 hitter, 1-0 count with nobody out and 2 on. Hawkins representing the tying run here.
Hawkins. Swing and a miss.
Big hack with evil intentions from Hawkins. Goes after the always seductive high fastball. 3-0 lead for the Swift Current 57's. Cardinals trying to change that.
As calm as you could ever expect it to be.
Give an RBI.
We always have wind in Saskatchewan. What's that? Up high.
Breaking pitch from Goodall stays up. 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Terry Zacola on deck for the Cards. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Daniel Hawkins representing the number 6 guy in Yorkton's batting order.
Garrett Goodall. In a bit of a jam right now.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could tilt this field.
So Garrett Goodall and the Swift Current 57's trying to Houdini their way out of trouble here in the bottom of the second.
Foul back into the screen.
Screen gets a
Ready to
workout
count at 2-2.
as the sun descends in the western Saskatchewan sky.
Long shadows out there right now on the you can probably see on the field. And this is tough
Any
on
runners
all
at first
out
that
there
pitchers
today.
think of
Yeah,
picking
they got
off
glasses on.
might want to think twice. See lots of errant pickoff moves with the sun in the eyes of the first baseman at this time of night on these north-facing diamonds in
2
Saskatchewan.
balls, 2 strikes.
Goodall
Yeah, that was there.
called strike 3,
And he just
and
throws
down
it
goes Hawkins. Second strikeout of the game for Goodall, as in Garrett.
21, Terry Zacola.
He obviously wasn't expecting the fastball there. And
Catcher Terry Zacola, 269 average on the
brings
year.
up Terry Zacola.
Gotta get at least
Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One count as Goodall.
This one's
Fastball just a bit out.
2 balls, 1 strike.
21 count. '57's will bus right back to Swift Current tonight for
Left-handed batters standing in there.
Thursday, Friday games before heading to Moose Jaw this Saturday. Ground ball. Hit to Esau at second. That's going to get past Esau. One will score. They'll hold the runner at third with Riley Campbell charging in from right field. RBI single for Terry Zucola. Cuts the 57's lead to 2. 3-1 the score now.
So we pick up one, folks.
Bottom of the second. 3-1 lead.
Pick up one. Let's see if we can put a real curly one up there, eh? It's time for a Redbird explosion.
Donovan Bix to the plate.
Donovan Bix stands in, and this is going to drop in there as well.
There's a shot hit into left center. Runner at third will score, and the deficit for Yorkton is a mere run now. 3-2 the score.
Chance Wheatley comes in to score.
Here's the
This we're going to go down the happening here. Runners on first and second.
Jace Wilson to the plate.
Still only one away. Donovan Bix with a nice piece of
57's looking for an elusive second out here in game number 2 of this doubleheader.
Jace Wilson, the new second baseman there for the Cardinals, had a hit or two in that first game. And an RBI. There's another
Shot by Wilson.
That's going to load him up.
That'll be a single.
That'll load him
Into
up.
shallow left to load the bases. And the top of the
So
order
moves
due up now
Jacobo
for the
down to
Cardinals.
third base. Put Donovan Bix at second base.
Here's center
Jace
fielder
Wilson
Walker.
with another hit at first base. And it brings up your center fielder, Walker McClenny. Walker singled back in the first inning.
6 hits.
This team can hit. We have never had a problem hitting with this team.
Cardinals with their 6th hit of the ball game moments ago. Top of the order, Walker McClenny. Infield single and was subsequently caught stealing in the
The
first.
Cardinals have shown some heart today, coming back. And,
Yorkton trailing by a run.
trailing in both games, coming back to win that first game.
Only one down here, too, in the bottom of the second.
Want to wait? Now we got to stay away from the strike.
33 pitches thrown thus far by Garrett Goodall.
Out in the outfield. Should score. The tying run, Terry Zucola.
Goodall. Fastball. Towering fly ball.
That's not going to do it.
Ben Andrews, third base in the shadows, makes the catch for the second out.
That's 2 away.
2 we got for the 57's.
Here's one fielder number 5.
Third baseman.
Number 2 hitter in the batting order for the Cardinals is Hank Forrest.
Brings up Hank Forrest. Hank popped up with the catcher back in that first inning. Let's see if we can bring some runs in.
0 for 1 is Forrest. Fly ball hit to Mason Brown, his last at-plate endeavor.
Maybe you want to take a
The wind stops. And the sun hits the field.
Yeah.
Curveball.
Nice pitch in there.
Strike 1.
Called strike.
Plenty of movement on that curveball from Goodall for the
No balls, one
opening
strike.
pitch strike.
2 away.
Nothing and 1 the count. Goes back to that curveball, and this time it's spanked into right field. Multiple hits as Riley Campbell has to run to the chalk line to grab it. 2 score for the Cardinals.
Forrest.
And with one swing of the bat, Hank Forrest with a double.
Goodness gracious. There goes the big horn here at the ballpark.
And the Cardinals have a 4-3 lead. One swing of the bat, the complexion of this game altered by Hank Forrest. Parker Smeckel to the plate now to try and keep things going for Yorkton.
Jace Wilson is on third base. And Hank Forrest standing at second base with a shot down the right field line.
Opposite field shot by Forrest.
Some very opportunistic hitting by the guys tonight.
Right down the line. And 57's coach Joe Carnahan is going to take the slow walk out to the mound.
And we've got a little tete-a-tete meeting on the mound. Joe Carnahan out there to talk to his charge. Right now the cards are cooking.
Action in the 57's bullpen as they warm up Aiden Goodall. Little brother Garrett on the mound right now.
Smeckel standing in. Parker's the 9th batter to step to the plate in this inning. So we'll have gone through the lineup. And the tough Dondre Hubbard on deck.
Garrett Goodall. 2 down, 2 on.
That's going to drop
Shot to center field. That'll drop in. 1 will score. They're going to send another one. 2 will score.
That's the way, guys. That's the way. And let's just keep this thing going now.
Use Speckle, 2 RBIs. Here's the first base. Dre.
So Chase Wilson comes in to score.
A 4-run,
Comes in to score.
make that a 5-run inning for the Cardinals.
Smeckel's on
And that'll do it for Garrett Goodall as he's going to exit this game in favor of what likely will be big brother Aiden.
And that's 6 runs across the plate.
6-3 the score for Yorkton.
Second. And they're making
A 6-run second, and Aiden Goodall will be brought in to try and get the third out here.
Of Garrett. Coming into,
So Goodall for Goodall will give Aiden a chance to warm up and be back shortly with Swift Current 57's baseball.
Quail the fire.
At Crop Production Services, we're on in our commitment to farming. As in, it's on, lights on, game on this day and every day. Because through seeding, spraying, and harvest, on isn't an option. It's a marathon of on for farmers. On track, on time, always on. Like CPS in your community. So much riding on your farm. So many ways to profit from our experience. Bring it on. CPS, we're with you.
When you need to unwind, visit Smiley's Lounge at the Days Inn Swift Current. Smiley's offers daily food specials and a full menu. Ask about their daily homemade soup and a wide variety of wings. Need something to go? Visit their off sale selling cold beer, hard liquor, wine and coolers, and all the ice you need. Need takeout or a catering service? Call 306-778-4600. Smiley's Lounge, North Service Road East, Swift Current.
Six-3 lead for the Yorkton Cardinals. They've put up 6 here in the bottom of the second. Aiden Goodall coming on and relieving little brother Garrett.
Second inning. And they're not finished yet. Dondre Hubbard stands in. He singled and scored his first time up.
Dre Hubbard's second at bat of the inning for the Cardinals' first baseman.
Fastball down
First
the
pitch from Goodall, strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Runner on at first. Game
the,
number 2 of 2 sevens.
Second
Doubleheader.
appearance here in the second. Oh,
Well hit ball by Hubbard.
Come on, get down.
Hit to left field. Bod Cooper is there and makes the catch.
6 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
Hubbard flies out to left field. 6 runs on 7 hits for the Yorkton Cardinals in their half of the second. They lead at 6-3. 57's have some catching up to do. Still got some time to do so. 6-3 the score. We're back shortly with 57's baseball.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Yeehaw! Saddle up every day throughout June and win with Living Sky Casino's Wild West Carnival. Over $13,000 to be given away in cash and prizes. Slot tournaments, rollover cash draws, hot seats, virtual horse racing, and on Sundays, enjoy free carnival treats, plus much more. Visit Players Club for more information. Chances to win every day at the Wild West Carnival this June at Living Sky Casino.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Use your game sense.
At Crop Production Services, we're on in our commitment to farming. As in, it's on, lights on, game on this day and every day. Because through seeding, spraying, and harvest, on isn't an option. It's a marathon of on for farmers. On track, on time, always on. Like CPS in your community. So much riding on your farm. So many ways to profit from our experience. Bring it on. CPS, we're with you.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's baseball. Ryan Schweitzer in Yorkton. 57's trailing 6-3. Does this team have the horses to get back into this one? You bet they do. Offense has not been a problem for the 57's as of late, and they get a big bat back in their lineup. Brett Esau, the Meadow Lake product, playing his first game in a few. His last outing, Esau had a home run here in Yorkton before going down with an upper body injury. Esau is back. Maybe has a little catching up to do in terms of timing and such, but big bat back at the disposal of Joe Carnahan. Esau hitting .286 on the year. A home run this season. He hit it in this ballpark to go with 8 RBI in his 7 games.
Kyle Stevenson on the mound for the Redbirds. Explosive inning for
Stevenson for the Yorkton Cardinals. 2 innings of work thus far, allowing 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Righty on righty. Fastball hits low and away for a strike.
Oh, no, I was seeing if this thing was actually on. I wasn't sure if it was like. Yeah.
Just missed.
Oh, okay.
That makes the count 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Come on, Kyle. Keep on popping that shine. Here we go.
Here comes pitch number 47 of the game for Stevenson.
Got him. Got him.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. It's a dropped strike 3.
Whoa.
Whoa! And Esau comes within an eyelash of getting a gift on a throw to first that was a little bit of an adventure.
Good stretch by Dondre.
So Esau strikes out. Grant Van Scoy, 0 for 1, striking out in his last at-plate endeavor, comes to the plate.
He went to throw around the infield and he threw it about 10 feet.
Bod Cooper, who doubled earlier this game and scored one of Swift's 3 runs. The first of 3 is on deck.
My goodness gracious.
A 3-run second for the Swift Current 57's, which sounds dynamite, but the Cards responded with a 6-run second. Curveball to Van Scoy. Strike 1.
Pitch for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. 1 away here in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Curveball, Van Scoy times that out nicely with a single in the 5-6 gap. And the scrappy Grant Van Scoy is on base. Bod Cooper will take a turn now.
Van Scoy with 1 stolen base on the year, couple of caught stealing.
Bod home run last game in the first end of this doubleheader, and a double in this one.
6-3 score right now. Bod Cooper, left fielder, taking his place.
1 for 1 with a run scored thus far is Bodie. 1 down here, Van Scoy at first. He's checked. Kyle Stevenson, starting pitcher for Yorkton. Quick throw to first.
Inside.
Pitch inside to Bodie.
1 ball. No strikes.
Fastball, 1-0 count. Riley Campbell on deck. Campbell walked his last time up. Van Scoy at first. Pitch in the dirt.
2 balls, no strikes. So 1 away. Van Scoy at first base. Bod Cooper standing in there. That's some out-of-town scores. Malville leading Moose Jaw. That's not good news. We're in that fight with Melville right now.
Pitch low and away. Snap throw to first.
Called strike.
As Terry Zuccola and Dondre Hubbard try and
2
get
balls,
Grant
1 strike.
Van Scoy. Van Scoy dirties up the uni to stay safe.
2 2 balls, 1 strike. Lights are on here in the
2-1 count to Bodie.
Wind is starting to pick up a little wee bit now. It's not going to
Cool breeze caresses the field of Jubilee Park here in Yorkton.
It's not going to be taking any balls out of here, though.
Swing and a miss. Bodie
2 balls, 2 strikes.
goes after the high fastball. 2 strikes against.
And,
2 for 2 with a pair of extra base
With
hits.
runners on 2nd and 3rd right now.
1 down for Riley Campbell. That's going to bring Bryn Biancalana out of the Cards dugout.
Riley Campbell standing in.
I'll go have a chat with Kyle Stevenson.
Riley Campbell.
And they'll discuss how to handle Riley Campbell, a 286 hitter.
No home runs. Got 7
Runs
RBIs.
scored after a walk in the 2nd inning. Top of the 3rd. 57's trailing 6-3. Campbell representing the tying run here. And only 1 away. Mason Brown is on deck.
Strikeout would look real nice right now. Maybe a comeback and maybe a little pop-up.
Riley Campbell. With 2 57's on base. Chopper to the pitcher. That's over top of the pitcher. An awkward play. And Campbell. A bounce pass over top of the pitcher for an infield single. And a run comes in.
And Scoy comes in to score. Cooper moves over to 3rd base, so we've got runners on the corners right now.
That was unconventional. Deficit for the 57's is now 2-6-4 the score. Not the RBI that Riley Campbell was
Mason Brown's
probably dreaming of as he was visualizing in the on-deck circle, but it's not how, it's how many. And one comes in to score while Bod Cooper advances to 3rd.
Brown and Cooper.
Mason Brown got a bunt down the last time he was up to advance runners, part of that 3-run 57's 2nd inning.
Runners on base. There's a ball.
Brown checks his swing. Called strike on the fastball in a righty-on-righty matchup.
No balls, 1 strike.
0-1 to the catcher from Littleton, Colorado, Mason Brown. Runners on the corners. Cardinals looking for an elusive 2nd out here. Runner at first is checked, Riley Campbell. 9 stolen bases on the year for Campbell. Stevenson likely aware of that, the pitcher for the Cardinals. Keep a close eye on Campbell. Bod Cooper at 3rd. Brown chases after some high heat and fouls it back.
Stevenson hit in the count. No balls and 2 strikes.
0-2 the count to Mason Brown. Ben Andrews on deck. Andrews subbing in for Keel Crumweed, who's 1 for 1, but removed from the game. Hope everything injury-wise is okay with Crumweed.
2 strikes.
Shot by Brown, potential double play, 6-4. Hopper to Hubbard, and 3.
6-4-3. Was it 6-4-3 double play? And get themselves.
Mason Brown grounds into a double play. 57's do get 1 back. Bottom of 3 coming up. 6-4 lead for the Yorkton Cardinals. 57's baseball brought to you by Crop Production Services and Living Sky Casino.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Yeehaw! Saddle up every day throughout June and win with Living Sky Casino's Wild West Carnival. Over $13,000 to be given away in cash and prizes. Slot tournaments, rollover cash draws, hot seats, virtual horse racing, and on Sundays, enjoy free carnival treats, plus much more. Visit Players Club for more information. Chances to win every day at the Wild West Carnival this June at Living Sky Casino.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Use your game sense. When planning your Swift Current stay, call the Days Inn. Just a short walk from Living Sky Casino and a few minutes from world-class golf, Days Inn offers free Wi-Fi, a continental breakfast to go with newly renovated rooms. Ask about suites with kitchenettes. Unwind in the jacuzzi suite. If you're driving a large truck, no problem. There's lots of free parking. The Days Inn is home to locally renowned meeting and banquet facilities as well. Call 306-773-4623. The Days Inn, the host hotel for the Swift Current 57's.
Bottom of 3, Cardinals lead by 2 and looking to expand that. Ryan Schweitzer in Yorkton for Swift Current 57's baseball as the 57's in the road greens. Trying to get the split in the doubleheader here in Yorkton as the Cardinals 5-4 win in game number 1 of the double dip here. Bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 7-inning ball games is what we're going to play. Chance Wheatley working against Aiden Goodall.
Don't forget this is a 7-inning ball game, folks, as was the
Goodall a third of an inning.
Doubleheader.
Coming in to stop the bleeding in the bottom of the 2nd where the Cardinals were able to put up 6. Wheatley, Hawkins, Zucola, as that's fouled back.
Looking to do some more damage as well.
I would guess the attendance. I don't know.
Zucola at second base. This one's popped up.
High fly ball. Jace Wilson. Catch is made by Grant Van Scoy for the 2nd out.
At 6 if you're keeping score there. Brings up Walker McClenny.
Fielder number 8, Walker McClenny.
Walker 1 for 2, single back in the 1st inning.
It's an 8-4 lead for the Yorkton Cardinals.
Still thinking about that scintillating catch he made out there in center field.
Walker McClenny in this one, 1 for 2, 292 on the year. Runner on at second base, Aiden Goodall.
McClenny has Johnny Cash. This is Walker.
Just low.
What?
It's a Johnny Cash song.
Pitch number 22 of the evening for Aiden Goodall.
Johnny Cash song.
Came on in the 2nd inning to relieve his brother Garrett.
Hip hop song.
No, he's seating. Oh, still seating? A little bit.
Fly ball, hit into left field. Bod Cooper makes the catch, and that'll do it.
That's it for the
57's need to keep these bats at bay for the Yorkton Cardinals. Yorkton puts up 2 more in their half of the 3rd, and it's an 8-4 lead. Back with more Swift Current 57's baseball right after
So the
these.
score after 3, folks, is
At the Hearing Place, we're making a positive difference in the lives of our clients' hearing health. We are a full-time, fully licensed hearing health care facility. Our goal is to improve and maintain our clients' hearing health with personal attention and ongoing support. As an audiologist with more than 15 years' experience, I work with clients of all ages, including toddlers and newborns. This is not only my vocation, but my passion. When you come into the Hearing Place, you will receive a complete diagnostic hearing evaluation using state-of-the-art equipment. We talk about the specific reasons for your visit and the hearing situations you find most difficult. We then discuss the hearing options that are right for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. The end goal is to ensure you leave with the knowledge and confidence about your future of hearing health. The Hearing Place. For more information.
Swift Current 57's have got to keep these Yorkton Cardinals off the scoreboard here. It's Ryan Schweitzer in Yorkton. 8-4 the lead for the Yorkton Cardinals, getting ready for the top of the 4th. 9-1-2 for the 57's. Ben Andrews, Matt Bondarchuk, and Blake Adams due up. Andrews first at bat of the game as he's taking over from Keel Crumweed, who was 1 for 1 and then left the game in the 2nd inning.
Gotten a base hit.
So Andrews,
And we don't know if he's
who swung the bat well over the past week, average of 234 now.
so Ben Andrews.
57's will bus back to Swift Current tonight, about a 4-hour bus ride along highways 10 and 1 in Canada. Tomorrow night they host the Weyburn Beavers at Mitchell Field, 7:05 first pitch. And then Friday night, it's a date with the Melville Millionaires at Mitchell Field as well. So home games tomorrow night and Friday. 57's will then take their show on the road. Moose Jaw Saturday night, Weyburn Sunday afternoon.
Do you know what our next game is?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, I think Sunday. 2 and 5.
So looking forward to a full house tomorrow in Swift with Weyburn in town.
Looks like it was right down the pipe. But,
7:05 first pitch. I would speculate that James Smith will be the starting pitcher for the 57's in that one. Fastball. Catches the inside part of the plate. 3-1 the count now to Big Ben.
Melville's leading Moose Jaw 5-3.
3 balls, 1 strike. Melville,
Top of the order, and Matt Bondarchuk on deck for the 57's.
What inning is that in there, guys?
106.
Pitch low and away. That's going to be a walk to Andrews.
So give Andrews the base on balls.
Second walk of the game issued by Kyle Stevenson from Hollister, California.
It brings up the leadoff batter.
Runner on at first for Matt Bondarchuk, 310 average. His numbers are swelling
Bodnerchuk.
as he seems to be getting better as the season gets longer.
1 for 2 on the evening.
Now with a batting average over 300.
Ground out in the second.
The speedy center fielder with Andrews on at first and nobody out here, top of the 4th.
Shows bunt and bunts it
Tries to
foul.
push that down the third base line, but bunts it foul.
No balls, 1 strike.
Bondarchuk's been effective when asked to play small ball by the 57's coaching staff.
Bodnerchuk, 9 walks.
In this league, it's nice to have teams with big batting averages
Foul back into the screen. That's
who can
a
crush the
solid.
ball and blow it open, but if you want to be a championship caliber team, you got to have the guys who can get the bunt down as well.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And often that's easier said than done. 57's with their 10-4 record. Good mix of power. And guys who can do the little things. Bondarchuk slaps one the opposite way. Potential double play, 5-4, but
Force the runner at second base.
he's too fast to turn 2.
DH number 24, Blake Adams.
Fielder's choice for Bondarchuk, bringing Big Blake to the plate. Adams has singled this game and also found his way on base via the E6.
Brings up Blake Adams.
Yeah.
1 out and 1 on
It
for
says to
Blake.
me, Brian, it says to me, do you want to close all the tabs or the current tabs?
I don't know.
Nothing. I don't want to close any tabs.
Just X out of it.
Exit. There's an X.
On the top right.
Here.
Adams launches that to left field. And caught.
Caught nicely. Out in deep left
Hit
field.
by Caught by Forrest.
Caught nicely out in
That's a
deep
loud
left
out.
field there.
Bring Kyle McDonald to the plate.
Hank Forrest will put it away for the second out.
Hank Forrest scurrying into the left field corner to make that catch.
I went silent there for a little while because this computer told me I had to do something or I was going to
So Matt Bondarchuk still at first with 1 away.
He said press X, you're supposed to close everything out.
So,
Kyle McDonald will try and move Bondarchuk. Or will Bondarchuk move himself?
Foul back into the screen. No balls, 1 strike.
The effective base stealer, Matt Bondarchuk at first. 13 for 14 when he attempts to steal.
0 for 2 tonight.
Oh, really?
A couple of ground outs.
Kyle McDonald 0 for 2.
I mean, Logan's pitching.
Bodnerchuk.
I'll be going golf.
I threaten to steal all the time right now. He hasn't been caught yet this year at all.
Snapchat.
Pitch low and away. McDonald so effective last year in the playoffs for the Swift Current 57's, as he had key hits in series clinching games. Multiple hit game in game number 3 of round 1 against the Weyburn Beavers, and he had a big game as well against these Yorkton Cardinals here in Yorkton in that clinching game 3. Shot to second base.
On to first base.
Wilson
Shut down.
engineers the 4-3.
So for,
And that'll do it for the 57's, who strand Matt Bondarchuk. And now Swift Current's got to try and keep Yorkton off the board. Bottom of 4th coming up, 8-4 Swifty trails. We'll be back shortly with more Swift Current 57's baseball.
At Crop Production Services, we're on in our commitment to farming. As in, it's on, lights on, game on this day and every day. Because through seeding, spraying, and harvest, on isn't an option. It's a marathon of on for farmers. On track, on time, always on. Like CPS in your community. So much riding on your farm. So many ways to profit from our experience. Bring it on. CPS, we're with you.
When you need to unwind, visit Smiley's Lounge at the Days Inn Swift Current. Smiley's offers daily food specials and a full menu. Ask about their daily homemade soup and a wide variety of wings. Need something to go? Visit their off sale, selling cold beer, hard liquor, wine and coolers, and all the ice you need. Need takeout or a catering service? Call 306-778-4600. Smiley's Lounge, North Service Road East, Swift Current.
Fourth inning.
2-3-4 due up for the Yorkton Cardinals, bottom half of the fourth inning.
Here if we can, and no doubt we can.
They got Hank Forrest due up, leading off here. Forrest, Smeckle, Dondre Hubbard, 8-4 lead for the hometown Yorkton Cardinals. Bottom of the fourth inning, 7-inning ball game, second half of a doubleheader. Game number 1, won by Yorkton, 5-4. Fouled off by Forrest.
Foul on the plate.
Yeah, they didn't agree to that.
There's another house on foul.
Yeah.
Getting chilly out here tonight.
See that abundance of foul territory here at
You know, down east.
Yorkton's
they've had
ballpark.
Wicked hot spell. But out here, we get.
If you haven't been to Mitchell Field yet in 2017, some off-season renovations to the park.
Around that 70-degree mark.
As there's a ground ball up the middle. Gloved by Esau, turns, throws, one hopper. They get him! A 4-3, Brett Esau. High degree of difficulty play, grabbing that on the backhand, turning that frame around and getting the out at first.
Here's third baseman number 4, Parker.
Brings up Parker Smeckle.
Down the third base line, they move that fence in at Mitchell Field and Swift, taking away so much of that foul territory. Moving the bullpen a little bit closer to Swift Current's dugout and building another patio that has a great view just on the other side of left field. Parker Smeckle hammers that into the screen. Smeckle 1 for 2 with a couple RBI this game and a .316 average on the year.
Standing back up here again is too exciting. There we go. Dondre Hubbard on deck.
Smeckle. Fastball from Goodall, no doubter, right down the middle for called strike. 8-4 Cardinals lead at bottom of the fourth.
Just joined us. Cardinals played 6 in the second inning, 2 in the third. We're in the fourth right now, 7-inning ball game.
Mason Brown lines up on the outside of the plate. Curveball.
And the curveball just misses.
Okay. Ball is called.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice curveball. More movement than a big couple dancing to a fast song. Looked to be right in the strike zone, but negatory, says Ron Shuchuk.
Foul back, staying alive, staying alive. Parker Smeckle.
Smeckle sends that into the backstop, continuing to battle with Goodall.
Staying alive.
Pitch number 31 of Goodall's evening. About to be uncorked to Smeckle. And no doubt about that one. Strike 3.
Right back into the glove of
Dondre Hubbard to the plate, 1 for 2.
Mason Brown.
Here's the first baseman number 20, Dre Hubbard.
Brings up Dondre Hubbard. Playing first base tonight in both games. Singleton scored back in the second inning. I believe second inning. And in fact, he was up 20.
It's an 8-4 lead for the Yorkton Cardinals.
To, left field. So 1 for 2 on the night.
Goodall.
Outside.
Fastball low and away.
1 ball, no strikes.
1-0 count. '57's appear to have Lane Downing beginning to stretch in their bullpen.
Swing and a miss, evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hubbard, big hack. Change up that looked to be out in front of. Launched into left field. Bod Cooper's got to hurry. And he makes the catch. That'll do it for the Cardinals.
Cooper out there in left field. So the Cards go down.
For the second time this game, the Cardinals fly out to left field, or Hubbard, rather, flies out to left field.
Here in the 4th
4 innings in the books. Top of 5 coming up. 57's down by 4. 8-4 Yorkton. Back with more 57's baseball after these.
Yorkton Cardinals City.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Yeehaw! Saddle up every day throughout June and win with Living Sky Casino's Wild West Carnival. Over $13,000 to be given away in cash and prizes. Slot tournaments, rollover cash draws, hot seats, virtual horse racing, and on Sundays, enjoy free carnival treats, plus much more. Visit Players Club for more information. Chances to win every day at the Wild West Carnival this June at Living Sky Casino.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Use your game sense.
At Crop Production Services, we're on in our commitment to farming. As in, it's on, lights on, game on this day and every day. Because through seeding, spraying, and harvest, on isn't an option. It's a marathon of on for farmers. On track, on time, always on. Like CPS in your community. So much riding on your farm. So many ways to profit from our experience. Bring it on. CPS, we're with you.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's baseball here in Yorkton, where the 57's trail 8-4 heading into the 5th inning. 4-5-6 due up for the 57's. A returning Brett Esau, a somewhat newly acquired Grant Van Scoy, and the veteran Bod Cooper.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans.
Due up here.
Part of the
Top of the 5th inning, and we're only going to play 7. This is the second end of a doubleheader, WNBL doubleheaders. You only do 2 as Brett Esau out in front of an off-speed pitch for a swinging strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nothing in 1 the count. Esau, his first game back after missing the last several due to injury.
Outside, evens count at 1 ball.
Looking at where Esau is now versus where he was. 300-plus hitter who had 8 RBI in 7 games and a home run. Just trying to get his timing back here in his first game.
This is outside. 2-1.
Kyle Stevenson, right-handed pitcher for Yorkton. 4 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, striking out 3 and walking 2. This will be the 22nd hitter that he's faced.
2-2.
Yes.
Let's get that
2-2 is the count now.
Out here, fellas. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball by Esau, battling away with Stevenson.
2-2. Turned into a nice night for the ball game. It's too cool for
Big enough ball game out for this, Avery.
And
73 pitches for Stevenson.
another foul ball.
He'll have to throw at least 1 more if he wants to take care of Brett Esau. Another pitch fouled off.
Esau hanging in there. So he's
2-2 count.
Twice tonight, but both time went down swinging. Here's wind up in the pitch.
Another 2-2.
Oh, just missed.
Just below the letters. Full count.
Don't give in to him now. Fine, roll it at him.
3-2 pitch. Stevenson. He's going to walk Esau. Good at bat for Brett Esau in his first game back.
No defense against the walk.
Couple good takes from pitches that didn't miss the zone by much, and Esau's on at first, bringing Grant Van Scoy to the plate. GVS 1 for 2 in this one, 278 on the year.
1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Scored a run.
Van Scoy, responsible for one of the 57's 4 runs. Fastball between letters and belt for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Bod Cooper's on deck.
Let's see if we can turn 2 here, fellas.
Esau at first.
There's a called strike. That evens it up.
Strike called, 1-1 the count to Van Scoy.
One ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard by Esau. That's a fair ball down the third base line. Home plate umpire calling that foul.
It was close. I don't...
Third base coach Eric Dorton isn't protesting that much, so he was right on top of it. Looked fair from here, but an abundance of people have a closer look than I do. Don't seem to have an issue with that call, so.
As our Swift Current Bartman Cran says up here, says the
Esau at first.
third base coach had a good look at it as well.
And a called strike 3 as Van Scoy caught looking.
Esau,
Bod Cooper to the plate now.
or Van Scoy rather, called out on strikes.
Bod 2 for 2 with a pair of doubles in this one.
Bod Cooper comes to the plate.
Bodie's batting average swelling to 250 after a home run today, and 2 for 2 in the second end of the doubleheader here.
Right fielder. Plays some nice defense.
One down, and Esau at first. High fastball taken by Bodie.
1 ball, no strikes.
Top of the 5th inning, 8-4 lead for the Yorkton Cardinals. 57's back on the bus tonight. They'll get home about 4.5 hours from the final out.
No strikes, buddy.
Host Weyburn tomorrow night and Melville Friday before a weekend out east. Moose Jaw Saturday night and then a Sunday afternoon game against Weyburn.
Guys, a little 6-4-3 and get out of here.
57's will bus to Moose Jaw Saturday night, stay overnight in Weyburn, and then have a Sunday afternoon game. That's a ways from now, though. Opposite field shot by Bodie.
Foul down the right field line.
Foul towards the 57's bullpen area.
2 balls and a strike.
The people.
The jackets are on and the blankets are out here at Cardinal Field. I'd say it's probably around 63, 62, 63 on the old Fahrenheit scale.
Pitch to Bodie.
Up high.
Fastball up.
3-1.
Staying put as Esau. 31 count to
No, we
Bodie.
don't want to get into one of these walking things here, guys.
Riley Campbell is on deck.
This is where you want to put your foot on your throat and
Shot by Bodie, hit a ton up in the air, hit to left, hit back. Good gracious, bodacious. 2-run dinger for Bod Cooper, his second of the day.
Cooper, the 2-run home run.
And in this game, Bod Cooper, a pair of doubles, and now a home run. The deficit for the 57's is now 2. 8-6 the score. Bod Cooper's third dinger of the year.
Up now, we're into a 8-6 ball game.
Next game for the Yorkton
Riley Campbell will take his long walk to the plate. Like the approach to the plate that Campbell takes, a different route than most hitters would use.
2:05 p.m. against the Moose Jaw Miller Express.
Quick mound visit from Yorkton's pitching coach to have a chat with Kyle Stevenson. Pitch number 86 from him in this ball game was hit over the left field wall by Bod Cooper.
You got a dinger in the first game, right?
Yeah, the awful.
Cooper 3 for 3 this game.
2 doubles and a
Pair of doubles and a home run, and he homered earlier this game as well. Joe Carnahan's got to be happy. Last year's WNBL Rookie of the Year, Bod Cooper, hitting north of 300 throughout most of last year. Has a batting average that's now trending upward. Now 267 on the year.
Wasn't wind assisted at all, as the flags are just hanging there right now.
Riley Campbell showing bunt.
1 ball, no strikes. He stepped into it.
1-0 count. No shortage of offense between these two teams.
1 ball.
As the 57s have put up a crooked number here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, 2 balls, no strikes. Got some action happening.
2-0 count.
Bullpen.
As Kyle Stevenson flirts with 90 pitches.
He's having a little trouble finding that strike zone now.
Pitchers limbering up in Yorkton's bullpen. Righty on righty strike, low and away.
I see a left-hander.
Mason Brown on deck. Cardinals warming up a lefty. I believe it's DJ DePiro,
3 balls in the strike.
who last saw action in Swift Current on Monday night. 3-1 count to Riley Campbell.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count for Campbell, the native of Wadsworth, Ohio. Ground ball.
Chop foul.
3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Fills the count. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch number 93 of the game from Stevenson.
Chop foul.
Just foul down the third base line by Campbell.
That was the 93rd pitch from Kyle Stevenson. He's probably but as far as he's going to go right now.
This guy gets on, I think that's all she wrote.
Stevenson trying to get through this at bat with Riley Campbell.
Campbell hanging.
And then you have to think that a visit from a Yorkton coach to the pitcher's mound to bring in DJ DePiro may not be far away. 3-2 count to Campbell. 1 down. He walks him. Second walk of the game for Campbell. Here comes Bryn Biancalana to summon the lefty. DJ DePiro will enter the ball game. Stevenson 4 1/3, 8 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, striking out 4 and walking 4. Facing 25 57's.
Oh, I'll find it here. DJ Hero is number 18.
So we'll give DJ DePiro a chance to throw his warm-up pitches, and we'll be back shortly. 57's narrow the gap. It is now an 8-6 ball game. With the tying run coming to the plate, a lefty coming in for Yorkton. We're back shortly with more 57's baseball. Yeehaw! Saddle up every day throughout June and win with Living Sky Casino's Wild West Carnival. Over $13,000 to be given away in cash and prizes. Slot tournaments, rollover cash draws, hot seats, virtual horse racing, and on Sundays, enjoy free carnival treats, plus much more. Visit Players Club for more information. Chances to win every day at the Wild West Carnival this June at Living Sky Casino.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Use your game sense. When planning your Swift Current stay, call the Days Inn. Just a short walk from Living Sky Casino and a few minutes from world-class golf, Days Inn offers free Wi-Fi, a continental breakfast to go with newly renovated rooms. Ask about suites with kitchenettes. Unwind in the jacuzzi suite. If you're driving a large truck, no problem. There's lots of free parking. The Days Inn is home to locally renowned meeting and banquet facilities as well. Call 306-773-4623. The Days Inn, the host hotel for the Swift Current 57's. Mason Brown makes his way to the plate for the Swift Current 57's. He represents the tying run as Riley Campbell is on at first base. DJ DePiro steps in to pitch for the Yorkton Cardinals. We'll tell you more about DePiro and his 2017 numbers momentarily.
As
Mason Brown digs in.
Second, ground out in the 6-4-3 double play. In fact,
Campbell in motion. Throw is behind him.
stolen base.
Stolen base number 10 on the season for Riley Campbell.
In his 10th of the season. One ball. No
DePiero, 5 appearances and 1 start, 6 2/3 innings of work. He's allowed 6 hits, 12 runs, 12 of them earned. He's walked 13, struck out 11, 0-1 on the year, and he'll try and lower a 16.20 earned run average. And this is the 3rd time that the Swift Current 57's have seen this lefty, DePiero.
Right now in the Cardinal bullpen.
Mason Brown with a runner on at second, and his 57's down by 2. It's 8-6 in the top of the 5th. Bod Cooper hit a home run. There's a shot. Right field. Catch is made. Campbell stays put. Donovan Bix where he needs to be in right.
So Mason Brown flies out to right.
Third baseman number 25, Ben Andrews.
Ben Andrews to the plate.
That's the second out of the inning.
Andrews with a walk this game. Coming in to play third base after Keel Crumweed was taken out after the 2nd inning.
ZJ DiPiero looks in.
Ben Andrews,
Gets a sign from
2 away.
Sakula.
Riley Campbell at second.
Delivers. It's called strike on the outside.
Left-handed pitcher. Catches the outside corner of the plate on Andrews.
No balls, 1 strike.
Nothing in 1 count.
2 away here in the top half of the 5th inning.
Top of the order and Matt Bonderchuk on deck.
Swift Currents played at 2 this inning. Let's put the fire out. Here goes the runner.
Campbell in motion. Throw to third base. Not in time.
And Campbell with another stolen.
11th stolen base of the season for Campbell. 2 behind Bonderchuk for the team lead.
I don't know.
Andrews representing the tying run. 1-1 count.
So actually, I was talking to his dad tonight. His dad is offered to come with him.
Here's the pitch.
DePiero.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Where's he from?
Quantum was from Fargo as well. Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big at bat for Ben Andrews here. Trying to keep a rally going for the 57's in the 5th. This is only going to be a 7-inning ball game, so 2nd end of a doubleheader. Doubleheaders are 7 innings in the Wimble. DePiero.
DiPiero.
Caught him looking.
Called strike 3. Set him down.
And Ben Andrews caught looking. 1 is stranded, but 2 score. 2-run dinger for Bod Cooper. The deficit for the 57's is but 2 runs, and they'll try and keep it that way when we're back with the bottom of the 5th. 57's baseball for Crop Production Services in Living Sky Casino.
On 1 hit.
At the Hearing Place, we're making a positive difference in the lives of our clients' hearing health. We are a full-time, fully licensed hearing health care facility. Our goal is to improve and maintain our clients' hearing health with personal attention and ongoing support. As an audiologist with more than 15 years' experience, I work with clients of all ages, including toddlers and newborns. This is not only my vocation, but my passion. When you come into the Hearing Place, you will receive a complete diagnostic hearing evaluation using state-of-the-art equipment. We talk about the specific reasons for your visit and the hearing situations you find most difficult. We then discuss the hearing options that are right for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. The end goal is to ensure you leave with the knowledge and confidence about your future of hearing health. The Hearing Place. For more information, visit www.thehearingplace.ca.
Swift Current 57's put up a crooked number in their half of the fifth inning. It's now 8-6. The deficit is 2, and Swift Current wants to keep it that way. They're bringing in Lane Downing to pitch. Third pitcher utilized this game by Joe Carnahan in the 57's. Aiden Goodall, 2 1/3, 2 hits, 2 runs, one of them earned. Striking out 2, not allowing any walks, facing 10 batters. Lane Downing, 7 appearances, all in relief. 7 innings of work, allowing 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Striking out 10 and walking 3, 0-1 with 2 saves and a 2.57 earned run average for Lane Downing. Right-handed pitcher entering this ball game. The deficit for the Swift Current 57's is 2 runs. Cardinals have, in spurts today, really brought the offense. A 6-run second inning has them up 8-6 here. Bottom of the 5th, and we're only going 7 in this one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Lane Downing, right-handed pitcher, facing Chance Wheatley.
Ball strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Wheatley in this one. 1 for 2, reaching on air. He's scored 2 of these 8 runs for the Cardinals. That 6-run second really coming back to bite the 5-7's here. Down 8-6. Wheatley tries to golf that one. Gets a small piece of it. Stays alive in this exchange with Lane Downing. 0-2 the count. Chance Wheatley, 346 on the year. Fastball, towering fly ball. Grant Van Scoy, the shortstop, you see him calling for it, makes the catch.
1 away.
Daniel Hawkins to the plate now, 1 for 2, striking out and doubling.
Here's a DH, number 25, Daniel Hawkins.
DH, Hawkins.
Base hit and scored a run in the 3rd. Caught looking back in the 2nd.
Great. Oh, it's that, yeah. I don't even think Valley City had 1,000.
There's nobody on. Lane Downing in on relief. 1 up, 1 down. Strike called as Downing catches the outside part of the plate.
Great.
Swing and a miss.
Big swing from Hawkins.
No balls and 2 strikes. Crowd.
Downing's come in, thrown some heat. Hawkins in front of that pitch.
Good ball game, but
Something off speed from Downing.
it's getting downright cold out here tonight.
Trying to keep the Cards off balance. 1 down here. 2 strikes against Hawkins. Ground ball. Esau.
Esau to
Engineers a 4-3.
4-3 put out.
Here's the catcher, number 21, Terry.
Terry Zaccola's had a heck of a game so far for the Yorkton Cardinals. 2 for 2 with 3 RBI, 321 average. Zuccola, the catcher, had the game off for the first end of this doubleheader. He's made an impact in game number 2. Nobody on and 2 away here. Bottom of the 5th. Fly ball. Left field, Bod Cooper spun his wheels but recovered and made the catch.
It looked like he lost sight of that ball.
An adventure in left field results in the 3rd out as Cooper makes the catch. That does it. 3 up, 3 down. That's the inning that the 57's have been looking for. Lane Downing comes in and silences the Yorkton Bats. 5 innings in the books, 8-6 Cardinals. 57's on the sticks when we're back.
57's.
At Crop Production Services, we're on in our commitment to farming. As in, it's on, lights on, game on this day and every day. Because through seeding, spraying, and harvest, on isn't an option. It's a marathon of on for farmers. On track, on time, always on. Like CPS in your community. So much riding on your farm. So many ways to profit from our experience. Bring it on. CPS, we're with you.
When you need to unwind, visit Smiley's Lounge at the Days Inn Swift Current. Smiley's offers daily food specials and a full menu. Ask about their daily homemade soup and a wide variety of wings. Need something to go? Visit their off sale, selling cold beer, hard liquor, wine and coolers, and all the ice you need. Need takeout or a catering service? Call 306-778-4600. Smiley's Lounge, North Service Road East, Swift Current.
We're back with Swift Current 57's baseball, brought to you by Crop Production Services and Living Sky Casino. Ryan Schweitzer in Yorkton, where the Swift Current 57's are trying to keep a comeback going here. At one point, they trailed 8-4, now 8-6 after a two-run home run by Bod Cooper in the fifth, and it's the top of the order, due up for the 57's in the sixth. Now, while that would normally sound like plenty of time to make a comeback, only playing 7 innings in this one, as it is the second end of a doubleheader. But if you've joined us for the duration of this webcast, you knew that. Matt Bondarchuk due up, Bondarchuk, Blake Adams, and Kyle McDonald due up for the 57's. Our heroes in green with the orange trim and the gray pants, taking on the Cardinals in their blues. New colors for the 57's, new name for the 57's in 2016, or 2017 rather. For 57 years, they were the Swift Current Indians. Their new name reflecting their history. 1-1 the count to Matt Bondarchuk.
Bondarchuk takes the second strike.
Strike 2.
2 strikes.
He just left him.
DJ DePiro coming on in relief, last inning.
Yeah, wearing blue shirt or blue jacket.
The high-energy Matt Bondarchuk at the plate. With the ominous bat of Blake Adams on deck. Curveball! Bondarchuk gets a piece with 2 strikes against him. Nice curveball from DePiro. Third time this season that 57's have seen DePiro. He was on the mound Monday night in Swift Current when the 57's won 10-1 over Yorkton. DePiro. Fastball. Bondarchuk protecting the plate, fouls that off. Lefty versus lefty matchup. That ball was heading low and away. Bondarchuk. 1-2 count. DePiro blows the fastball past him, and that'll do it for Bondarchuk. Goes down swinging. Blake Adams, 351 average, 1 for 3 this game.
Blake 1 for 3 on the evening. Single back in the first inning. Reached on an error and fly it. Right-handed
Top of the 6th, 1 down.
with the 350 mark.
Kyle McDonald waiting in the wings. He'll hit this inning.
Swing and a miss.
Fastball right down the middle.
DJ has
Adams out in front of it.
Pepper happening out there also. Just throwing some darts.
Yeah, look, I think he moved to Regina.
No balls, 1 strike.
He spent a lot of time in Colorado anyway.
Looks in, gets a sign from his catcher. Delivers. Swing and a miss again.
Swing and a miss by Adams.
0-2. And he's in a bit of a groove here right now.
DJ DePiro.
Working it in and out. And,
Pitching with a little bit of swagger here. Cardinal pitchers need that. Offense hasn't been an issue in Yorkton in their 3-11 record, as Adams goes down swinging in 3 pitches. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Here's the first baseman, number 13, Kyle McDonald.
Now Kyle McDonald to the plate.
Is that the girl still up there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice, took something off that one. And
Strike call to McDonald.
Flies out there on that one.
Yeah,
Ball and 2 strikes.
Cody, it took him, a couple seasons to find his groove.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Pitch to McDonald. Ground ball.
Drop down to second base.
Hit to second. Wilson
Wilson on to
gets
first
that
base.
throw to first, and DJ DePiro and the Yorkton Cardinals make quick work of the Swift Current 57's in the top of the 6th. Bottom of 6 coming up. Swift has got to keep these Cardinal bats at bay. 8-6 Yorkton. We'll be back with Swift Current 57's baseball momentarily.
We've got ourselves an 8-6 score.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Yeehaw! Saddle up every day throughout June and win with Living Sky Casino's Wild West Carnival. Over $13,000 to be given away in cash and prizes. Slot tournaments, rollover cash draws, hot seats, virtual horse racing, and on Sundays, enjoy free carnival treats, plus much more. Visit Players Club for more information. Chances to win every day at the Wild West Carnival this June at Living Sky.
One on the count.
Is he in the rotation, or he just pitched out of the pen? Maybe? I don't know.
No, he was, but he would have been 3 or 4 last year.
And the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Went fishing on
He
that
had
one.
a
Ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, yeah.
last year.
Let's see if we can put some padding in here, guys. Put a little distance between us here now. This place is just emptied right out with the cold. And,
Towering fly ball.
going to be trouble.
Hit to shallow right. Riley Campbell in right field. Makes the catch. Excellent catch by Riley Campbell to track that down in foul territory.
You got a long run there from the
About a 25-yard jog for Campbell.
right field line.
And Bix flies out to right.
Brings up the 9 hitter. That's Jace Wilson.
Jace Wilson.
Wanted to hit and pitch. They just wanted him to pitch. That was his issue.
Lane Downing so far so good through 1 1/3 for his night. Right-handed pitcher on the mound for the 57's. It's fouled into the gear of Mason Brown.
Downing quickly ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 the count. Downing getting ahead of these Cardinal hitters and staying there.
That was pretty much the first thing they told Cody to when because he was a pretty good hitter.
Oh,
That's what happened to Simmons. Simmons did the same thing and went back to there. Wanted to be a shortstop. Played shortstop here. It's up and away.
Change up,
Ball and
up,
2 strikes.
Played a couple games.
1 and 2.
Short at third base. Pitched a couple games and they said
57's trailing by 2.
Down in the dirt. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
no longer hitting.
wow.
He was
Bottom of the 6th. 7-inning
2
game.
balls, 2 strikes.
yeah. Okanagan College.
Right. That's right.
Actually, it was more than a couple games. It was
Ground ball.
Down the
Van
short
Scoy at short. Oh, through the legs of Van Scoy. The sure-handed shortstop, who's been flawless since arriving in Swift, has one take a funny hop on him.
Yeah, I'll ask some of the teams in our senior league if Cody can hit.
So top of the order now in Walker McClenny. Cardinals, who are desperate for some insurance against the offensively potent Swift Current 57's, looking for some insurance.
Threw him out. They didn't try it.
1 for 3 in this game.
Yeah.
McClenny 286 on the year. 1 for 3 in this one. Infield single, and he's flown out a couple times. Lane Downing.
Takes the first pitch. down
Fastball's low.
for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hank Forrest, who's hitting 373 on deck.
Playing Willowbrook on Friday.
It was alright.
Yeah, which should be a fun one.
That's a new hitter?
No, this is Walker.
Yeah.
Walker McClenny.
Downing.
Sterling defensive play out there. And this is
Well hit ball into right field. Liner to Riley Campbell. They could double him up. Nope, back in time is Wilson.
He hit that square.
McClenny hit that one on the screws right to Riley Campbell in right field.
So McClenny lines out to right. Brings up Hank Forrest. Hank
Forrest 1 for 3 with a couple RBI as he contributed in that 6-run second inning for the Cardinals. You know, you take away that 6-run second, it's a 6-2 ball game for the 57's. However, can't take away that 6-run second.
High and away for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out here in the bottom half of the 6th inning.
So 1 bad inning, and other than that, not too bad for Swift. 6 runs in 6 innings. Runner in motion. Hit and run is on. Towering fly ball hit above the lights. Bod Cooper can't see it. Yep, that happens. And meanwhile, the runner's scurrying all the way home. Play at the plate. On target to Mason Brown. In the glove and out at home. The deficit remains but 2 for the Swift Current 57's. And we'll head to the top of the 7th. The deficit is 2 for the 57's.
No runs.
They got 1 inning to make it up. Will 2.
From World Class Golf, Days Inn offers free Wi-Fi, a continental breakfast to go with newly renovated rooms. Ask about suites with kitchenettes. Unwind in the jacuzzi suite. If you're driving a large truck, no problem. There's lots of free parking. The Days Inn is home to locally renowned meeting and banquet facilities as well. Call 306-773-4623. The Days Inn, the host hotel for the Swift Current 57's.
Welcome back to 57's Baseball. 8-6, the Yorkton Cardinals lead it. They almost had a 3-run lead, but a throw right on target from Bod Cooper in left field to Mason Brown. Guns out a runner at home plate, so the deficit is 2 for the Swift Current 57's. 4, 5, 6 in their lineup due up here. 57's. They have the personnel who can put up a crooked number in an inning, and the deficit is 2.
We're going to be facing the 4, 5, 6 batters. Brett Esau, the second base.
Barring any substitutions, Esau, Van Scoy, Cooper. Bod Cooper in this game, a pair of doubles and a home run. He's 3 for 3. We will see him this inning.
And a walk he scored in that.
Brett Esau 0 for 2 with a walk. Top of the 7th. If the Cardinals can hold the 57's to under 2 runs, this ball game's over.
1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss.
Esau.
That evens it up at 1-1.
Big cut. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Left-hander facing right-handed batter.
DePiro
Swing and a miss.
induces another strike from Esau.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
DJ DePiro, 22 pitches so far in relief against Brett Esau. Esau's first game back after coming back from injury, now hitting 276. 1-2 pitch, fastball, chin level. An 8-6 ball game. 57's back in action at home tomorrow night against Weyburn.
First things first.
Friday they host Melville. Saturday in Moose Jaw, Sunday in Weyburn.
Swing and a miss. DJ
That does it for Brett Esau.
That's 1 down.
His first game back, and he'll get better with more plate appearances. But Esau goes down swinging here. Grant Van Scoy. 1 for 3 tonight.
Third strikeout for Esau tonight. Brings up Grant Van Scoy. Shortstop. Couple of strikeouts.
Van Scoy out of Nebraska.
Strikeout. 2 strikeouts and a base hit.
Change up. Up.
High up top there. 1 ball, no strikes.
They're like not the hockey player that's from Ontario, but a different one.
Where do you go to school?
I don't think he did.
1 ball, no strikes.
Not for ball, anyway. But yeah, he was really good.
This one
Towering fly ball. That may get lost in the lights and be tough for someone to play. Dondre Hubbard is in, and he does make the catch. And the 57's down to their final out here, and it's going to be Bod Cooper, who's 3 for 3 with a pair of doubles and a home run. So a solid night for Bod, and he represents the last offensive hope for the 57's.
Hold it in. Bod Cooper, now this guy's been a thorn in our side all day long.
Cooper up to 267 on the year, 3 for 3 this game, 2 RBI. He's had 2 home runs today in this doubleheader.
RBIs, 2 home runs on the afternoon.
8-6 is the score, top of the 7th, the final inning of play in Game 2 of this doubleheader. Yorkton Cardinals trying to have the improbable sweep over the Swift Current 57's here.
No balls, 1 strike.
Cardinals had lost 6 in a row coming into this doubleheader, but they could suddenly be on a 2-game winning streak just like that. And the 57's, who had won their last 5,
1 ball, 1 strike.
don't want to go on a sudden 2-game skid.
DJ looks pretty much in control out there.
1-1 the count to Bod.
This one's
Fly ball.
Out of play.
That ball is going to exit
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cardinal Field at Jubilee Park here in
Just made
Yorkton.
it over the screen.
Get over those lights.
Ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 the count. Bod Cooper swinging a hot bat this game, doesn't want it to end.
Power hitter facing a fastball pitcher.
The lefty, DJ DePiro.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Delivers to Bod.
A little bit high.
Fastball up.
2-2. Go after him now, DJ.
Good take by
Right where
Cooper.
he stands there, partner.
DePiro. Fly ball by Bod. Hit to center field. Walker McClenny is there, and that's going to fall in. Cooper is going to go 4 for 4 this game.
Well, Cooper on base again.
Right fielder, number 8, Riley Campbell.
Triple away from a cycle for Bod.
Riley Campbell steps in. Riley's been on base 3 times tonight.
And Cole Thibodeau is going to come in and pinch run for Bod Cooper.
Oh, okay. Number 1?
Yeah.
Oh, Cole.
Cooper's
Thibodeau.
teammates high-fiving him after his 4 for 4 efforts.
Comes into a pinch run for
Number 1, Cole.
Cooper.
Riley Campbell.
2 away here.
Trying to keep this game going. Top of the 7th,
Good
8-6.
battle between Cooper and DPO.
57's down to their final out, but Riley Campbell represents the tying run. Pitch to Campbell.
Up high, 2-0.
Change up is up.
Come on, DJ, throw strikes now.
Yeah. You got that McDonald
There's a called strike.
Called strike.
A little better there. 2
Lefty
balls,
on
1
righty.
strike.
Sunday Moose Shot.
DJ steps off the rubber. Takes a long look in at Terry Zakola down the plate.
Riley Campbell representing the tying run.
Stretch and the pitch.
DePiro.
Swing and a miss.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out.
2-run lead.
Yeah.
And a 2-run lead. Oh man, you can't count these Swift Current 50.
Deuce is wild.
Ball game, though.
2-2 pitch to Campbell. Runner on at first. Cole Thibodeau, he's in motion.
Up high.
Pitch at eye level.
No stolen base on the play. There was defensive indifference.
Campbell scampers to second.
which is nice.
Or pardon me, Thibodeau on second. Campbell at the plate.
2-2.
Base hit could put the 57s to within 1. 3-2 pitch.
Oh, just got a piece of it.
That's off the gear of the
Just got a
catcher.
piece of it.
Campbell continuing to battle.
Count holds, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes. Come on, boys, let's do her. Here's the pitch from the left-hander.
Fly ball. That'll get out of here.
There's another ball. Nissan foul ball. Take that ball back. Canteen. Get yourself a ball.
I tell you, it doesn't get much more exciting than this, folks. We've got, speaking of excitement, we have Moose Jaw
Riley
in
Campbell
town on Sunday afternoon.
representing the
2:05
tying run for the
start
57s.
time.
Top of the 7th, last inning of play here in
Make sure you tune in on
Yorkton.
Sunday, or if you're in town, come on down to the ball game.
What?
Sunday, 2:05 local time.
Oh, okay.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball up. Campbell walks.
You gotta go for someone else really talk to him.
Riley Campbell.
Mason Brown to the plate. Bryn Biancalana makes his way out of the dugout. We are going to see a new pitcher. That's going to do it for DJ DePiro. The walk to Campbell.
And Bryn
DePiro
Biancalana's
came
up there
in.
to talk to us,
2 1/3. 1 hit. Walk. Striking out 4.
I think he's just out there to talk to him. He's leaving him in there.
Oh, DePiro's going to stay in here with action in the bullpen. They'll keep DePiro in for the lefty on righty matchup, with the tying run represented
Mason
by
Brown hasn't
Riley
done
Campbell.
A whole lot today, or in this game. Anyway.
Yeah,
Brown 205 on the year, 0 for
To right
2
field
this
last
game.
time. First pitch swinging.
Sack bunt
There's
that
a
did
ball
advance
strike.
runners early. That's not an option here with 2 down.
No balls and 1 strike.
Nothing in 1 the count to Brown. Tying run represented by Riley Campbell at first. 57's not done yet.
And if
Trailing
you're not
by
excited
2.
about This, folks, I just get somebody to wake you up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Inside.
Pitch up and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Yeah, get the paddles out. Start that electricity. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away. Runners on first and second. Come on,
2 on, 2 out. Thibodeau in motion, third base. He's in at third.
Oh no.
And swiping second is Campbell.
Why would you let that runner? Why? Jeez.
KG base running by the 57's.
So they moved both runners up.
A base hit could tie the
Going
game
down
for
to third
Mason
base,
Brown.
Allowed the runner at first.
All
base to,
right.
take second.
That cannot happen.
Now this is
Right
fun.
where he stands now. Come on, guys.
Mason Brown trying to keep this game going. Tying run at second base. Pitch inside.
The crowd is small, but they're very boisterous and loud right now.
Yorkton faithful, hoping that DJ DePiro and the Cardinals can lock this one down.
2 balls,
Swift
1
Current
strike.
57 striving for an improbable tie here. They're a potential base hit away.
It's up
Fastball up. Brown walks. Ben Andrews.
There's some fielder, 22. Oh, there's
No, this is Ben Andrews.
So Ben Andrews, the
Third
outfielder,
baseman, 229 hitter.
229 on the
Andrews a walk, and he's been caught looking.
There we go.
season. And that's it for
And DJ
right now.
DePiro will exit this ball game
Bryn is
after surrendering back-to-back walks.
I guess that.
he pitched a good game.
DePiro 2 1/3, 1 hit, 3 walks, striking out 4.
Yeah.
close pitches. And,
Bryn Biancalana going to the pen, bringing in a righty.
Pretty sure this is Tyler McDonald.
Yeah, with his hair.
Looks like Tyler McDonald coming in to pitch for the Cardinals. We'll let him throw his warm-up pitches, and we'll be back. Top of the 7th, 57's down by 2. Bases loaded, final inning. Or will it be? More 57's baseball after this.
Tyler McDonald.
At the Hearing Place, we're making a positive difference in the lives of our clients' hearing health. We are a full-time, fully licensed hearing health care facility. Our goal is to improve and maintain our clients' hearing health with personal attention and ongoing support. As an audiologist with more than 15 years' experience, I work with clients of all ages, including toddlers and newborns. This is not only my vocation, but my passion. When you come into the Hearing Place, you will receive a complete diagnostic hearing evaluation using state-of-the-art equipment. We talk about the specific reasons for your visit and the hearing situations you find most difficult. We then discuss the hearing options that are right for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. The end goal is to ensure you leave with the knowledge and confidence about your future of hearing health. The Hearing Place. For more information, visit www.thehearingplace.ca.
Tyler McDonald in to pitch for the Yorkton Cardinals. Working against Ben Andrews, the number 9 hitter, a guy who's been swinging the bat quite well over the past few games. A week ago, had a batting average of around 120, now flirting with 260. So Andrews, 229 batting average, rather. But as of late, one of the hot sticks in the Swift lineup. Number 9 hitter, bases loaded, 2 down, top of the 7th, which we may as well be saying top of the 9th, as this is a 7-inning second half of a doubleheader. Tyler McDonald in to pitch, right-handed pitcher. 0-1 to Andrews,
Right-hander on right-hander.
the native of Shoreline, Washington. Base hit could score 2. Breaking ball in for a strike.
All right, Cardinal fans, let's make
No
some
balls, 2
noise.
strikes.
Bases loaded for Ben Andrews.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 against him.
Andrews steps out of the batter's box. Starting to get some mosquitoes in here now. Don't they know it's cold outside?
The 0-2 pitch. Andrews.
Swing and miss!
Strike 3, that'll do it. Bod Cooper, our player of the game, 4 for 4 with a couple doubles, a single, and a home run. Good night from Yorkton.
The Cardinals, the lowly Cardinals, have swept